My name is Claire Langen. I am the resident chef here at 57th and 8th in Manhattan.
Hi, my name is Jay Wolowitz. I'm one of the managers here, floor lead.
I'm Maddie. I am the web editor at HQ.
My name is Victoria, and I'm the assistant resident chef at Sur La Table Hell's Kitchen. I've been here 9 months.
Life around the table at my house was a lot of fun. It was a little chaos, a lot of messiness.
My mom would have a big bowl of soup, and everyone would kind of come and go as they pleased. Maybe there would be 2 at the table, maybe there would be 5 at the table, maybe there would be friends.
When I was growing up, dinner time was sacred time. We could be out running around all day, but at dinner time we had to be home.
We could always look forward to a really fun menu every day. We kind of knew what we were having. I know that sounds boring, but for us kids, that was super fun. Mom made pizza on Friday, and so that kind of meant something every day for us, and it was a nice family fun thing to do.
I still have a really busy day, and it's important to sit down with my family at the end of the day and at the least have one home-cooked meal on the table and kind of gather back. It's kind of the same thing, generation, I guess, after generation, so.
That's what brings the table together, is good food. Doesn't matter if your dishes match, doesn't matter if you've got linen napkins or paper towels. As long as you're eating good food, that's what it's all about.
I come from a really big family in upstate New York, and dinners during the week and also on the weekends were a huge part of my childhood. So those conversations, those connections, they all happened around the dinner table for me.
I do all the cooking, although my daughter's an avid baker, and so she's starting to take over, which is great. And at 7 years old, they're now starting to help clean.
I think about my own family and experiences. It was a massive amount of people around the table, usually anywhere between 25 to 45.
Food's one of those things, I believe, we all speak a different language and we all have something different between us, as different cultures and different people. But as a whole, we all have to eat, and food's one of the things that really unites us.
Let's face it, cooking is love. The holidays are all about sharing our love with our family and our friends and that special person in our lives.
My dad's Italian, and so as a little kid, we would have these traditional Thanksgiving dinners, plus a whole other dinner of Italian food.
It was really emotional for my mom and for us to all be at one table after, we started our families, and we're in separate towns now, and just be able to maybe once a year, mainly Christmas, and be with my parents for that holiday and just all get together and just share what our lives are about now and just share everything that we're doing.
Growing up, it was our family tradition, because there were only 3 of us, to have something seafood for Thanksgiving. We never baked a giant turkey. We didn't have pie. We kind of wanted to reinvent Thanksgiving and the holidays.
I have a pretty large family, lots of uncles, cousins, aunts, and my uncles love to make an Olympic event out of carving a turkey.
The holidays, whereas the times we get to hang out with the cousins, the times we get to just wait until the meal was ready. We would have the kids' table, the adults would have the adults' table, waiting to get that first piece of pernil. That's what I remember the most about our holidays.
I love corn souffle. I could eat the whole thing and then have it for breakfast the next day.
I must admit, my favorite part about Thanksgiving is breakfast the next day.
Yeah, a lot of bland salads. I hope my mom doesn't see this.
Probably the craziest thing and a tradition we've always had is smoked kielbasa that was always by it. The kielbasa that was always there, still to this day, I still have Thanksgiving that I always remember. And some people make, why would you ever put kielbasa with turkey? It's just, I can't do without it now just because of that memory. Oh, it's unbelievable.
Roast chicken and brisket and a Carvel ice cream cake. The favorite part of holidays in our family.
I think working with Sur La Table gives you the ability to have these moments all the time. And it's amazing because it's such an immediate impact that you have on their lives.
The reason I come to work is because I really believe in that purpose and believe that we're disconnected as a society, and you can't get a meal online. You can order a meal and you can have it delivered from online, but you can't sit there across the table from another human being. You have to do that in person, and I believe our brand helps that happen.
I think we really emanate community and learning and sharing and bringing people together.
Actually, Sur La Table has had a huge influence on my life from the time when I was a little girl. I grew up in the Seattle area, and being raised by a single father with lots of kids, he made a point of doing something special with each of his children. And his special thing with me, excuse me, I might get emotional. We'd go to Pike Place Market together. We would shop for ingredients. We would hit Sur La Table. Didn't ever buy anything at Sur La Table, but just looked around at all the beautiful kitchen equipment, and then we would go home and cook together. So Sur La Table, clearly, I have an emotional attachment to the brand. And I like to think that there's a lot of people out there that have it, that we're helping people create memories, cooking together as a family, feeding each other, and expressing love through care with cooking and eating together. So,
at the end of the day, I feel really good because I know that I helped somebody, accomplish what they want, and hopefully I helped them make a memory within their family like, I strive in mine, and, it feels good. It feels really good to love what you do.
When I think about the absolute best meals I've ever had, it has nothing to do with the salt, nothing to do with the olive oil or the pan that I was using. It has everything to do with what's around the table, because hey, life happens around the table, and that is the best seasoning for your food.
Life happens around the table.
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 Pull up a chair.
Pull up a chair.
Pull up a chair.